Hello, this is davidji, and welcome to another week of Life Tools. This week we explore limiting beliefs. We all remember the game musical chairs, right? A bunch of people are sitting in chairs, the music starts playing, and then one chair is taken away. And in that moment, everyone takes their seat, and then this one person who didn't get there quickly enough or didn't see the seat that they needed to be in, and so they are, for that moment, totally in the spotlight as a loser. How seriously do you want to take that? So, fast forward a few years in your life. I don't know when the last time you played musical chairs was. But here we are, in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, and beyond. And so what are limiting beliefs? That same fear that we had at the moment we realized we were not going to get that chair. That's what limiting beliefs are. They're a flashback to a moment like that in our life where we felt, I'm not worthy. I'm not good enough. I'm not abundant. I'm not lovable. We can go on and on and on. I'm not successful. I'm not capable. I don't want to appear like that. I can't be my real self because others will judge me. I'll get flashed back to that moment where suddenly I'm on the world stage and everyone's seeing me as that loser, as that less than, validating my fears. I won't open my heart to love because I've been burned before. I'm not going to let that happen again. That's really just a fear. The pain of that moment and some conversation that went along with it. Of course you'll never be loved. You're unattractive. You're unlovable. Why would anyone love you? Once they find out who you really are, the game is over. We live our lives with so many of these limiting beliefs preventing us from asking for help, asking for favors, putting ourselves out there, making a request, reaching in the direction of our dreams, opening ourselves to the universe. But we can shift that. It's just having a worthiness conversation. Who are you not to be in love? Who are you not to be successful? Who are you not to ask for favors? All of the great thinkers and successful people of our time have asked for favors and continue to ask for favors. You don't think Oprah, Chopra, Branson, Trump, His Holiness the Dalai Lama, Taylor Swift, you don't think these people are asking for favors? And if someone says no, then they have the comfort knowing, okay, well, I asked for what I thought I wanted, maybe I'll pursue another direction. Our limiting beliefs are based on our fears of being rejected, our fears of being exposed, our fears of being to someone else what we fear inside. But they're all made up. They're all just a contrivance. It's all just an intellectual, mental conversation that we're having on a regular basis. So how do we break that cycle? We start proactively with an aham brahmasmi baby mindset. We open ourselves to the world and say, I am the universe. What am I not worthy of? What's the worst that could happen? There is no world stage. It's not like you make a decision and suddenly 8 billion people on the planet come in and go, let's judge this person now. That doesn't happen. In our mind, it happens. It's like that final scene with Cersei in Game of Thrones, where she's being walked naked through the crowd with that woman behind her saying, shame, shame. That doesn't exist except on Game of Thrones. We can make it exist in our minds. We can make it exist in our decisions, but it doesn't exist. It's really good TV. So what's a limiting belief? On a windy day that I won't be able to talk to you through this video without the wind making noises in the microphone, I don't know if that's happening right now. But I'm not going to allow that limiting belief to stand in the way of me sharing with you. And if it turns out it is, then I'll have to figure out another way to not have wind noise. We have hundreds of limiting beliefs that guide us and move us in certain directions throughout the day. Let's start with aham brahmasmi. Let's start with I am worthy. Let's start with I am whole. Let's start with I am loved. Let's start with affirmations throughout the day that bust us through our limiting belief. And if you can't get there, at the moment that you're conscious that you're making a limiting belief statement, as Byron Katie would say, ask yourself, is this really true? Is this thing that I just said even true? And turn it on its head and ask yourself, what if it wasn't true? What would I do if this belief that I've just made up was not true? And go there. Allow the universe to gently kiss your soul. Breathe in aham brahmasmi. Breathe in the divine metta of the universe and step into your power. And then own your impact. That's the path to success. That's the path to deeper fulfillment. And that's the path to ultimate happiness. From the sweet spot of the universe, the breezy sweet spot of the universe, this is davidji, and I'm wishing you an amazing week of stepping into your power, of busting beyond your limiting beliefs, and of owning your impact. Namaste. I'll see you in the gap.